Hey, this is Jeff, watching Ready on YouTube and Community Preppers on Facebook. Come join us. I want to talk about the soon approaching debt ceiling. It will soon be reached. $20 trillion. What will happen when that happens? When the debt ceiling is reached? I highly doubt that we'll be able to borrow any more money, and I highly doubt that, you know, we'll be able to keep printing money because there's nothing backing it. And I believe soon after the debt ceiling is reached, there will be a government shutdown. I believe during that shutdown, there will be a shutdown of many programs in your communities, such as welfare and anything that has to do with your vets or the elderly that live in your communities. So there will be a lot of different programs cut from the system. I believe if you have money in the bank, that will be taken. I believe if you're retired, that your funds for your retirement, Social Security, will be gone. I think it'll be huge. They said it'll be the worst collapse that mankind has ever had to endure. So what are you going to do? Because once your local law enforcement and your fire departments don't have funding, they're not going to be moving. So that means you better have things on hand: food, water, clothing, guns, and ammo to help you through the hard times. They say it'll be like summer or late fall before we see the effects of the recession, which I believe it'll be soon after the government finds out they will not be able to raise the debt ceiling. Now, I like to jump around, throw a lot of things out there. So let's just think that you have chosen in your communities or shot. I mean, people were rioting, people were looting. Um, Now, these things are only going to happen in big cities first because they take so much to keep moving, to keep in operation. But it'll slowly trickle down to the smaller communities and cities. But if you choose to bug out when you got to think about eating, you want to think about fishing first because it's easy to catch fish, so you can get yourself full. Then you want to work yourself inland for big game. But I think fish will be a big part of your diet. Just some food for thought there. Ford Motors employs 200,000 employees. They're talking about mass layoff. I don't know how much that is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be thousands. Now, these people that were once employed are no longer going to be employed and no longer going to be holding the economy up by paying their share of taxes and buying things in the stores to keep the economy going. That's just like I was talking to you a few days ago about people moving out of these big cities because, they can't deal with the rioting and, the high cost to live in these big cities. So they've moved hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, thousands from New York and California have moved. And they're going to more less expensive places to live with more rural area countryside to live. Getting away from the hustle and bustle of the city. So how is that going to affect those states that these people lived in? Because they're no longer going to be helping that state with their revenue. I think they're just going to go straight down. And yes, even though these are different states, this stuff will affect you, will affect me. This crybaby wear that's out, they believe is coming from North Korea. It's called also ransomware, where you get this virus on your computer and it tells you have to pay a certain amount of money to have your computer unlocked. I could care less if they do it to my computer because I don't have nothing on here anyway. But if you do, be prepared. So, how do you get to know if we're in the middle of a recession? First off, you'll see houses staying on the market for longer periods of time. Like in my town, some of the places that I see, like houses that are for rent, will stay for rent for a good while. Longer than usual. People are not buying brand new cars. They're buying used cars. That's a sign of you're in a recession. Rental spaces, if you see those open and not quickly being filled, that's a sign of a recession. Stores are closing down, malls are closing down. That's a sign of a recession. Regardless how your people in the stock market and Donald Trump want to tell you how good things are getting worse. If your government is telling you that things are getting better, take it as things are getting worse. If they say that we're not going to get any rain today, we're going to have sunny skies, you better have a rain jacket. Take one with you. because these government organized outlets are corrupt, and they lie. They lie a lot. They're out to deceive you. Because if the economy was doing so great, then why would Ford be laying off mass people from their jobs? Why would stores be closing? Anyway, I wanted to throw this all out there to get your minds working and thinking and being more observant about what's going on in your town. Like, subscribe, share this video. Comment. Leave your comments down below. If you go to that little area, that little key, that little triangle in the corner, I'll put in the description for GoFundMe and my Patreon account. So you can go and donate to me there if you wish. If you can't, that's fine. But like, subscribe, share this video. Give it a thumbs up. Even though you think this message wasn't for you, pass it along. It may help somebody else. I want to thank you for watching this video. And as I get more updates, I will keep you posted. This is Jeff, watching ready. I'm watching and ready for you. I'm looking out for you. And I'm telling you things you need to do to prepare. And what you do with that is your own business. But if I was you, I would prepare and get ready. It doesn't matter what kind of deal we're messing with here. Regardless, whatever you stock up, because you can use it any time. So it's not going to go to waste. So stock it up. Then if something happens, you have something to rely on, because your government is not going to be there for you. They're not going to be able to help you. You're going to have to be self-reliant. So prepare. They say this thing's going to hit somewhere in late summer to fall. And like I said, I believe it'll happen soon after the debt ceiling is reached. So go online and look up the U.S. debt clock and see what kind of time frame we have. Okay, this is Jeff signing off. Thanks for watching.